Crimson Tide, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Man, let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Dropping back, it's Rock. The quick out. At the 35, he's loose. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Use the play. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's talk about Alabama. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to...
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Throws to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. The give to the Bennett. Hard running there. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback keeper. Oh, what a cut! Scoops it up, still a live ball.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air, it's Rock. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown Tide. Quick strike through the air for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that looked like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Michigan State's offense will go to work for the first time today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a...
There he goes! This is what Spartan running backs do. They get behind their pads, they move the chains. Le'Veon Bell, among many, who've been great at that.
And Kenneth Walker, man, you pulled back a couple of years ago. Such a great season, too. But just that's their physicality. That's the brand that they've had. That's what their coaches embrace. You know, not being the quote-unquote main team in their state, but they're going to hit you in the face and they're going to play physical.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Give to the running back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking downfield, it's Rock. Right on the money. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture.
Turning it on! And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
They boot it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Out of the gun, the inside give. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got the back in the middle. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Spartans have this offense rolling. Lost a throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. That is exactly why they call the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open, dump it to him, let him do the rest, let him get the first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looks as if he's going to run it. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Spartans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Stockton. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
The Spartans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Handoff to the single running back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go right back to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Fakes the grab on the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Michigan State. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball downfield, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Poor starting field position here for this offense. They'll try to pop the draw.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Rock. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He lets it fly. Hauls it in down the sideline. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They'll send the back in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got him in the flat. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Picks up the first down, still moving. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
It'll be 3rd and long. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The run from the shotgun. Makes his man miss. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. He's going for it all. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Backs against the wall. He'll let it fly again. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a little bit of breathing room after that gain. He's out of bounds at the 11. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Rock. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner goes down. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. He's now up to 71 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. They're going to ride this running back. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He's got him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Using his legs to buy some time. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sparty.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. wide receiver going in motion. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Luck. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Unloads it left. It's complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run.
There he goes. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Firing to the right, complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Didn't even consider running the punter out there, going for it. 4th and long from the 48.
Delay of game, offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. 4th down and 12 is 4-down territory for this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Dropping back, it's Rock. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Off the play fake. Looking for a huge play. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this offense continues to struggle to get this guy the football. He's one of their best players. Coming into this game, they knew he was a big key, but they just haven't been able to link up. They try another shot down the field to no avail. That's a big reason why they're down on the score.
He lost one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he crushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They give it to him again. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. First down and 10.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He leaves it with his back. He now has 108 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Cantrell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I feel like this defense really needed that, man. They need a shot in the arm. They've had some bad possessions, not been great. Nice job getting to the quarterback, getting in a predictable third and long situations where now you can unleash that pass rush.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
On fourth down, going to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Quickly to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to pass. It's Rock. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. To the air on first down. Got his man in the middle. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pressure coming. It's complete to the left. Sprinting away. Touchdown, Spartans. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. When that receiver got free, was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, the ball pops out on the return. Scooped up by the kicking team.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
This offense has it with really good field position. He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the marker. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. This quarterback part of their running game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this.
Touchdown, Michigan State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. OU, oh my. Oklahoma is putting on a show offensively today. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up by 21 over Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Rock. Takes the easy completion. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Alabama comes out. 4th down play to start the 4th. Trying play action. Wide open downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's caught. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Wants to throw again. It's complete on the right side.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this third and short. Looking for the score. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Sparty. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Offense working from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Rock. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab on the left side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the first down. A few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
The Spartans in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit.
Number 13 on the field goal.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Bringing it out. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes that Alabama offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. Loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Snagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Rock. Going over the top. Makes a grab deep. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there.
Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to keep it in the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Quick strike through the air for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even